Welcome to the Top Shelf Grumbling Podcast with Dan the Don Walls. This episode is brought to you by our sponsors, Lawn Hub for all your lawn care needs, Price Cutter, the best meat in town, Hale State, Russell Motors, go see Austin, he's got what you need, Butcher Block Restaurant, voted Best Biscuit, Best Breakfast 2025. Coming to you from the Wilder Fitness Studio, presenting a Where You Media production. This is Top Shelf Grumbling.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to Top Shelf Grumbling. I have got Big Game Seamus here with me on the little opening monologue thing. Got a big weekend coming up. We've got some big big football games. It ain't basketball season yet, but some big football games coming up. Plus, we got UFC 320, who Big Tuna, Ben Parrish himself will be here in a little while to preview all that. Gonna go cook out some stuff Saturday, so probably gonna do some ribs and I don't know what else. Kyle, you got any thing talk about? What do you want to talk about cooking Saturday? You got anything up your sleeve?
No.
Well, like I said, I'm gonna cook something. So
yeah, we'll figure something
probably
out.
Some ribs. I'm thinking some good ribs.
I gotta work Saturday, so sling a mobile home. So if you're in a mobile home need, holler at me. When I get back, we'll probably do something drunk chicken maybe. It's been on the list.
Drunk chicken. Well, that sounds good. I'll eat it. Yeah. At least try it. Is it gonna be cooked or
halfway? It's gonna be a good medium well.
It's something I've been wanting to talk about. I want to call it maybe gambling figures. Say you're getting ready to bet on a game. You see the line is 15 points or 14.5. Well, you think, oh, they'll win by 2 touchdowns. I'll take them to win by 2 touchdowns. But if it's 14.5 or 15.5, odds are you're not going to beat somebody by 15 points. So if the line is 15 points, you got to have them. You got to think they've got to win by 17 or more for you to cover your bet. Just so you know. Right. Or if say your spread is 4.5, what's the odds somebody's going to win by 5 points? Not very good. So if it's 4.5, that means they're probably going to win by 7 for you to cover your bet.
What was the Ole Miss LSU score?
Who'd you pick in that game? I can't remember. 24-9. But it happens. But most of the time you vary 24-19. Have you ever seen that score before ever? 24-19. I'm not sure that I have.
Not many in the college game.
Let's see. Oh, Arkansas. I've seen a lot of Arkansas fans. They're saying they won't buy Petrino. I hope. As an Ole Miss fan,
I saw on the message board where some guy said that they're close to booking the deal with Gruden.
I saw that.
I don't know the validity of that, but why?
Look, just don't. If I'm them, just don't hire somebody like Gus Malzahn or Petrino. The game's passed them by. Look, they're too stubborn to really change. Petrino's last head coaching job at Louisville was a disaster. He couldn't even win with Lamar Jackson, for God's sake. I just hope they don't fall in that trap. Even if he wins a couple games or wins a,
you do know they beat us often.
As an Ole Miss fan, yeah, I hope they do. I'm just saying, like,
I hope they hire Matt Luke.
But I think if I were them, I'd hire the SMU coach, Lashley, or the Oregon offensive coordinator, some younger up and coming guy. I would just do my best to, not hire one of those retreads.
Yeah, I hope they hire. I hope they made the worst hire, right next to Chad Morris.
That would be good, wouldn't it?
They're with it. I hope we've been on for the next 15 years consecutive.
But we've got a big show tonight. We're going to talk NFL, MMA, college football, all the big games and gambling picks and all that. I really don't have anything else much to say for the opening segment. What about you, Kyle?
That's a good way to end it.
That's a good way to end it. Everybody like and subscribe, please, on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, you name it. We're on it.
In it.
On top of it. Hello, new and old friends. Here we are with the NFL segment for the week. We're going to start it off. I have a few fishy lines that I'm going to advise you not to bet on. Starting off with Philadelphia -3 against Denver. Denver hadn't looked very. I mean, that's a fishy line. You think Philly would be a 6-point favorite at least. The Chargers at the Redskins. The Redskins are banged up. Don't even know if Jaden Daniels is going to play or not. That line's only 3 points. That's a very fishy line to me. And Dallas only being, which I know they've been up and down this year, only being a 2-point favorite at the lowly Jets is also very fishy. And we're going to get into our pick'em record right now. Little C has that ready for us.
The Don is 11-10-1 on the year.
I'm above 500.
NFL Blaney went 5-0 last week.
Congratulations, NFL Blaney. 5-0.
Thank you.
Big Game Seamus went 4-1-1, and I trashed it up at 2-3-1. Yeah, it happens.
I listen to a lot of sports talk shows, and for us even to be like, everybody I listen to, their NFL pick'em records are like 7-19. Like I think we're doing pretty good on our NFL pick'em.
Doesn't sound that bad.
Compared to others, it is. All right, you want to get into some games here? We ain't got very many this week.
No, we only
kind
got
of a lot.
only
There's 5 teams on a bye week this week in the NFL, so.
Only got 5 games this week. We're going to start it off at Denver and Philly.
I'll start this off. Denver's lost 2 close games. They hadn't looked all that good in any game. They beat Cincinnati on Monday Night Football last week, but
Cincinnati sucks.
Cincinnati sucks, and they didn't really look too good doing that. It was a sloppy game. The Philly offense may be coming alive. I think Philly wins this one big.
I'll take over, I guess. I think the Broncos, I'm still worried about them. Not really sure what they're going to do. And the Eagles, they still haven't figured it out either offensively, but they're 4-0. I think
They played better on offense last week,
Yeah.
though. I mean,
they did.
Yeah.
The Bucks defense is better than I thought they were too. I looked up their stats on the year. They're like a top 5, top 10 defense. That was kind of surprising.
Yeah, I can see this one being back and forth. I was kind of back and forth myself, but I think the Eagles, I think they win. The Broncos are 0-2 on the road, and I don't see them winning this one.
Yeah, I'm
Close game.
I'm
Close game,
taking
though.
the Eagles too. This the line's fishy. I don't know why it's that low. But Bo Nix just on 4 picks so far. I mean, you can't turn the ball over against the Philadelphia Eagles. They're going to control the clock. They're not throwing a whole lot. They're Jalen Hurts had 100 passing attempts all year, 600 yards. They're running the ball. They're running it with ease. They're dominating the line of scrimmage. So I'm gonna take the Eagles on this one.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Eagles. I mean, they're going to hold the ball the whole game.
Group lock.
We're beat.
So beat.
I feel like our group locks have been pretty good
The
this
group
year.
blocks
though.
the group blocks have been good.
I think that's going to be a good game, though.
Yeah.
It'll be a good game.
I think it will be too. We're going to go to the Patriots and Bills.
I'll start this one off. The Bills are good, but also you got to remember the Ravens hadn't looked so good, and the Ravens had them beat by 2 touchdowns at home in Week 1. But
The Ravens looked a lot better week 1 than they have the past 3.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
The Pats are a good young up and coming team. Got a good coach. I think they're going to be a wild card team. This spread is kind of high. I think this is maybe too high, but I think give me the Bills close here.
All right. I'm going to take the Bills too. I think it's Josh Allen's year. I think it's in the script for him to win and make it the script. I'm taking the Bills.
We couldn't find a closer game than this.
No, all I could do to find damn 4 games to pick.
Jesus Christ.
I really don't look at spreads when I pick the NFL. I look at
you look at the Bills and what they've got. I don't know how you don't take that. I do think that the Pats cover the spread on this one, but I don't see them winning. And
also says the guy that said that wants to pick the Saints and the Giants game. That's neither here nor there.
that's a 1.5 spread.
The Pats and Bills game could be a lot better game than people are shaping it up to be.
I think it will be.
I think it will be.
I don't think so. I think the Bills win easily.
Another group block.
Over 2.
All right, we're gonna go to the Seahawks and the Buccaneers.
I'll start this one again. Tampa Bay still kind of banged up. Baker's been playing good. Of course, they lost last week to the Eagles, but it was a close game. The Bucks kind of came back there at the end, had a chance to tie it up. Sam Darnold's rebirth continues. I mean, we talk about this. It happens all the time with quarterbacks. They get the right. They get drafted, go to the wrong team, and kind of fizz out, and then get somewhere else and start playing good. And Darnold's played good last year. He's played good this year. The Seahawks look really good. Like I said, the Bucks are banged up. Give me the Seahawks here in a close one.
I'm gonna go against you here. I'm gonna take the Bucks on this one. I know it's on the road. But Baker don't turn the ball over, don't throw a lot of interceptions, don't really get himself in a lot of trouble. He's really running the ball well. On top of that, he's staying healthy for the most part. Their defense they struggled a little bit last week with Philadelphia, which I think a lot of teams are going to do just because they like to control the ball.
Yeah.
Just kind of tire you down a little bit. But I think, in my opinion, the Buccaneers are the better team here, and they come out on top.
Yeah, I'm taking the Buccaneers too. I have a general rule. I either bet with Baker.
Right.
I don't bet against Baker at all. So
We know you got a man crush on you. You have to keep reminding us.
I'm gonna take the Buccaneers.
Would you?
Oh, so almost a group lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Buccaneers to win this one.
I got to make up some ground somehow. Here we go.
I think they're just better,
they're just better.
well-rounded team.
I think they are too.
I think they are too, but I'm pretty sure they're banged up. Mike
team
Evans playing.
Baker's been playing banged up for 4 weeks.
I'm talking about Mike Evans.
Mike Evans is going to be out again this week, I think.
Don't need him.
Making ass.
He helps.
All right, moving along here.
Chiefs and the Jaguars. This is not really a very exciting game either.
I'll start this one off. I'm still not sold on the Jags. I'm still not sold on the Jags. They had a big win last week in San Francisco. The Chiefs may have found their stride last week against the Ravens, although the Ravens have some problems. I don't know what's going on. The Chiefs still have the best quarterback and coach combo in football. I'll take them over anybody. Give me the Chiefs here, but I don't know. I want to see more from the Jags. They may be for real, but I ain't seen enough yet.
I'm going to go Jacksonville this one.
Wow, upset.
I think Trevor Lawrence is a great quarterback. He's not had just a complete team, especially defensively, to really get him. This year, they've kind of stepped up. They're getting off the field on third downs, and that helps a whole lot for an offense and for a team in itself. I think last week the Chiefs got going just a little bit. Like you said, something's up with the Ravens there. I don't know. Someone said that maybe Lamar quit on last week too.
I think
come
he
out
did
early. I don't know. They got locker room issue. There's something going on there. He wasn't hurt.
Did you see the wrap up he had on his leg? He wasn't hurt.
I don't think he's hurt.
His feelings may have been hurt.
No, they definitely
I think they got
hurt.
down and he just kind of come out and said the hell with it. But I'm gonna take Jacksonville on an upset this week.
Upset.
I'm gonna take the Chiefs. I don't think Jacksonville's offensive line is good enough to hold up to the defensive line of the Chiefs. The Chiefs have one of the best defensive lines in the NFL.
Yep. Yeah, I agree, Corns. That's what I was.
I don't think that Trevor Lawrence is going to be able to stay away from him.
Jags look a lot better this year. Trevor Lawrence is taking a step up finally, I think, and but I don't think they're. I think the Chiefs defense is playing very good right now. So I'm gonna lean on the Chiefs. I think they're getting it going. They're getting some more players back.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got one more game we're gonna pick here.
We got the Giants and the Saints.
First Saints game.
Who dat?
I'm going with the Saints.
Oh my God. The Saints wide receiver core is terrible. They couldn't catch a cold if you blew snot on them.
Well, the Giants defense ain't gonna be able to stop them. I don't know.
Oh, Giants defense played pretty good last
That
week.
is true. Besides Dallas,
Outside of Dallas, they've played well.
Saints
I think a lot of that has to do with
terrible, but
I don't think that Spencer Rattler and his receivers have a good connection.
Rattler has showed some promise. I wouldn't hire him at all, but he looked pretty good.
he's 0-10 now.
But I mean,
I know.
he hadn't looked bad. He's thrown a lot of good balls. They just hadn't been brought in. I mean, I'm talking about square in the chest balls that they hadn't brought in.
Yeah. I'm gonna take. Give me the Giants in this one.
Yeah, they're really excited about what they got going in Dart and
Yeah.
Scatterboo. I think
Neighbors going
clicked
down really kind of was a kick in the teeth.
that
but-
hurt.
That hurt bad.
I feel like they may try to go get somebody though.
Well, I don't know if they think they really can
don't know.
compete this year.
Well,
I don't
yeah,
know.
if they think they
If
might
they
can
They win a
make
couple.
some
They win a
noise.
couple games. They
Yeah.
might go get somebody.
Bring up
A
Bill
lot of that's going
Go
to
get
have to do
AJ
with
Brown. He wants out. Go
He
get-
does want out.
he don't want to go there. Though.
What is it about wide receivers that are such divas? All the good ones are just. I
It's
don't
been some
understand.
talk. It's been some talk of AJ Brown to Dallas.
Well, yeah, so I'm sitting here looking at the Giants'
Hey.
schedule. The Giants, you have to have one of the hardest schedules this year.
Yeah, it's tough.
When you get the Eagles twice, they got the Niners,
Who do they play?
Packers,
so they play the
Lions.
NFC West and the
the Vikings.
NFC North. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
Lord.
pretty tough.
Energy is infectious, and the energy that Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterbo have on the
It's not
offensive
just that.
side
It's
of the ball
like
together.
Dabo too. Like Dabo,
Yeah.
obviously after the
He's a
game
good. I
last
think
week.
he's a good coach.
He looks like
Yeah.
a different guy on the sidelines with those two guys out there at the same time.
Yeah, it's just.
I think
it's
he
a
wanted to
moxie that
start
you
him.
can't.
I think he wanted to start him to begin with. And they were like, just wait a couple games.
Somebody
and he was
finally
like,
gave
okay.
him the green light. And was
And
like,
so he
yeah,
took
let's
it.
do
As soon
it.
as he got it, he
Yeah.
took the hell out of it.
He said it was his decision, but I don't think so.
I mean, technically
Okay,
it
well,
is, but
Dabo kind of he started Josh Allen, turned him to what he is now.
Yeah.
and I think he sees a lot of Josh Allen and Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
just in the way
Yeah.
that the toughness.
hopefully
The
he is
wheel.
tough.
Slide.
The only thing he's got to learn how to go down when you need to. You get a first down, there's no sense of fighting for those extra 2 yards.
Yeah.
Like go down, give your team a chance to win because obviously it's not going to happen if you're not healthy. And I think he does that. I think they're winning a lot more games than they did last year. But we're gonna.
You just break your finger.
I wish.
Yeah. It's like we talked about last
So are you
week.
taking the Giants or the Saints?
I'm taking the Giants.
There we go.
The G
I
man.
assume so, but I needed
Who
to clear
you got, man? You
confirmation.
like took somebody? You took
Yeah.
the Giants, didn't you?
No, Saints.
He took the
Saints?
Saints.
Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't remember.
He said who that?
Who that?
Thankfully,
Who did
now
That's a
that,
win.
now,
Hey,
that- now that it's not a group lock,
You wanna
It's
he'll
a
go?
lose.
win-win for me.
Yeah, now that it's not a group lock, he'll
I'm fine with
lose.
Jackson.
Top Chef Grumbling takes on Norla.
I'm down.
Too early to tell.
Kinda. I don't
I'm
know.
going.
All right, let's get
I
some.
can't. This is my.
Let's get some. I got a few bets this weekend in NFL. I like the Colts -7. I like the Broncos -10. And I'm taking the Patriots. I'm probably going to buy it up to 10 points. I'm taking Patriots +10.
Did you say the Broncos -10?
No, excuse me, Detroit -10. There's a T, not an N over here. The Lions -10, not the Broncos.
Yeah.
But by the way, take my NFL bet. Like I said, I'm 10-11 on the year, and 29-30-2 on the last two, so which is a whopping 49%. So maybe my NFL bets are going to start turning around. Those are my three: Indianapolis, Detroit, and New England.
Y'all aren't going to get any NFL bets from me. I've been good and got up on college all year, and then NFL is just taking me back down. I think I'm going to take a. I think I'm going to take a 2 or 3 week break off of the NFL, and then I may regroup once I see a little more.
Yeah, well, look, I think Miami found a way to win last week. They kind of catch a little bit of a stride here. They're going to beat Carolina. Carolina still sucks.
I'm still trying to figure how they beat the Falcons 30-0.
I don't know. I have no idea.
It feels
They
crazy.
pulled Bryce Young last week, but so far it looks like he's starting this week. He's not a winner. I don't know.
No, he's not a winner.
I hate to be the pessimistic guy, but I never saw him as an NFL.
He's just not
caliber
big
quarterback.
enough. He's not big enough, I don't think. He shows some signs, but he's not very. Seems tiny.
Yeah.
I'm going Buccaneers +3.5, and I'm also gonna swing. I just missed it. I'm
Well, you
sorry.
know you're going to take something that Saints and Giants game since you're
Oh, yeah.
going to be there. So
Taking the G-Men money line
what's the spread?
1.5.
1.5. Yeah.
Oh, that's really stepping out.
Why would you not take that? Why would you? What's a 1.5 gonna do?
Right.
Blaney, you got any bets?
I have a few. I'm going against you, man.
I hate you.
I'm taking the Panthers.
Oh.
Money line.
NFL Blaney here. You better watch out.
Let's just hold each other's
He
bet.
went 5-0 last week on the pick'ems.
We'll save the
That's-
juice.
I like the Bills. There's 7.5. Either buy it or wait, see if it gets to 7 maybe. But I like them either way, I think. And the Broncos and the Eagles over 43.5. I think that's going to be a shootout. Potentially.
I want to touch on this. You have some more? My bad. I think that was the last one.
Yeah, that was it.
So say them again.
Panthers money line, Bills -7, Broncos and Eagles over 43.5.
Okay. I like that over on the last one. Might have to do that myself. I want to look at this. I put a few win total bets out before the year started. I have under the Cardinals season win total. I think it was about 8, something like that. That's looking pretty good.
They're going to win this week.
I don't know. The Falcons, I got their under win total at 7. I think that's looking pretty good as well. I have the Patriots over 8 wins. I like that one. They got 2 wins already. I feel pretty good about that. And I have Pittsburgh, who has looked pretty good at over 8.5 wins. I mean, Mike Tomlin goes to the playoffs every year. I mean, you got to win 9 games to go to the playoffs. I think they're going to win at least 9 this year.
Yeah, maybe one more than that.
My 2 Super Bowl picks were Buffalo and Green Bay. Buffalo's looking pretty good. Green Bay's still looking pretty good. They have lost. Well, they didn't say they lost 2 in there. They lost and they tied. But their
defense has to figure it out.
Something hadn't looked right the last week or two.
I think they will. Their offense looks incredible.
All my division winners, I hadn't really. That's just kind of still too early in the year to look at that, really. But
yeah,
I'm doing better on my preseason bets than I am during the regular season. So
yeah,
long season.
Long season. Anybody got anything else?
Yeah. No. Divisions, Steelers are plus 175 right now
to win the division.
Yes, I think that is
could happen,
great value because if the Ravens, if they lose this weekend to the Texans, that's just going to go. That's going to go down. You know, so I think that's some good value.
Lose that game? Why don't we not pick that? That's like a 2-point spread. Who's in charge of this?
I don't care about the spread. I picked the good games. If you want to bet on something, bet on them. But pick the good games.
1-3 teams.
What you say? Nobody cares.
We can pick it off the record.
Nobody cares about these bullshit teams. I thought you were a big game Seamus, for God's sake. Why do you want these shitty teams brought in?
I need the
What
Ravens
do you mean?
to win.
We're picking 10-point spread game. Who's going to win? Probably the guy that's.
That was only one. That was only one spread, and that's like the third or fourth one. Sir Producer weeps.
Yeah, he does.
I'm sorry for Mr. Producer.
My turn. No, I'm just kidding.
Anybody got anything else?
No.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I gotta go see my therapist after this.
Hope you have fun on Bourbon Street this weekend.
Not going to Bourbon Street. Going to the Superdome.
Why the hell would you go to New Orleans and not, at least do the town for a little bit?
I get shot down there every weekend. I want to go.
Carry your gun.
Shoot back.
True.
Logically, that's it for the NFL segment.
All right, here we are back with Top Shelf Grumbling. We've got Big Tuna, Ben Parrish himself, in here. We're going to talk some MMA 320. Is it 320 or 330?
UFC 320.
UFC. Why am I saying MMA? UFC 320.
Well, that's kind of like, a lot of people will just call MMA UFC. It'd be like calling
not the same,
football NFL,
It's not the same.
I'm glad you know the difference.
Let's do some. What do you think the best fights to watch are going to be Saturday night?
The best fights to watch will be the last 3 probably. Prochaska and Roundtree, Vialishvili and Sanhagen and Ankalaev and Pereira rematch him for the title.
Well, the hardest thing for me would be to pronounce these names. I don't know how.
We need more Americans in there, so I need all y'all fighters in the United States to really
step it up.
To get off TikTok and get in the gym.
There you go.
I love it.
That's true, man.
What's the main event?
Magomed Ankalaev, he's a Russian fighter, versus Alex Pereira, Brazilian kickboxer, and he was the champ, and this is a rematch. He just beat him by decision.
Who won the first one?
Ankalaev. So Ankalaev's the champ now.
What's the odds on this one? Do you know?
I think Pereira's 2-1 dog, and Ankalaev's
Like 2.5.
2 under. Yeah.
So which one do you like? Who do you like in that one?
That's what I was saying earlier before we were recording. Like, you don't ever want to bet on who you want to win. I really want Pereira to sleep him, but man, I just don't think he can deal with Ankalaev pushing him into the fence and taking him down over and over. And it'll be boring if he wins. Like, it'll probably put you to sleep by 11 o'clock.
You think it'll go the distance?
That would be like a good. That'd be a good prop.
That's the one. When I bet USC, I don't know shit about it, so I just like over and under rounds, you know. So you think that'd be a good over?
I think so.
Most of those are they under is like what everybody say, like under on those bigger fights, you know.
You know, it's a rematch. It's an instant rematch. So like, I'd love to say either one of them could adjust to what they know now and put the other one away, but I just if Pereira gets Ankalaev in trouble, he's pushing him into the fence. I just don't think Ankalaev can put him in trouble with
what
anything.
Does Pereira have to do to keep the distance from him and getting? What can he do to kind of keep Ankalaev from playing his game and getting him pinned up to take him to the ground?
So Ankalaev's really good at like he's done like all the Russian amateur combat sports, like the Russian amateur kickboxing and sambo. They're like the wrestling stuff. So like he's really good at staying outside and point fighting. He's tall, lanky, so he'll just jab him and kick him, and then when Pereira commits, he'll push him into the fence and take him down.
Russians are a different breed.
So,
your two best moves to get rid of a wrestler like that is the uppercut and the knee, and like Pereira's good at both. So like, he needs to like almost lure him in and try to get him that way, get him out of there.
So you want Pereira to beat the hell out of him.
I'm sick of the Russians.
Den Thomas the other day on Fox said, "Can we just like trade Ankalaev for this female fighter that's really popular in PFL?" And I'm like, I'm with him. Like, she's entertaining, he's not, and I really don't watch women's fighting that much.
The female fighting wigs me out, man. I can't hardly do it. I can't stand them just beating the hell out of something about it.
I've never I coach a few female fighters and I tell them to their face, like, I don't really like watching women get hit. And I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but it's like the men's fighting was in the early 2000s. Like, they're really only good at like one thing. They're either really good striker or really good grappling.
Like Ronda Rousey, when she first came in, she could do one thing, that's about it.
I think she's coming back before it's said and done. She's going to come back and get some money, and she's got a couple money fights there to shoot some life back into that. But the UFC really don't have any stars right now. If Pereira loses, like, they're going to be on near life support because nobody's watching Ankalaev fight.
That's kind of what we were sitting here, right before we got on air here, was talking. I don't recognize half of these names anymore. I mean, the McGregors, the Poiriers, the Cormiers, all of them, and they're all.
Well, one thing too, man. Once you make so much money, there's no way you still have the same desire to get in there and get the hell out of it. You got the money. That's just human nature, whether you realize it or not. But
Marvin Hagler used to say, once you get money, like, it's hard to get up at 6 a.m. to go running, getting out of satin sheets. That's true.
Absolutely. All right, let's
the co-main event is that guy's pretty popular too. Merab Ishvalashvili that beat Sean O'Malley. Kind of took his star power. He's popular, but that's a definite either Sandhagen knocks him out or it's 50-45 Merab. 100% 5-rounder.
That's a pretty good.
So you think another 5-rounder?
That's a good bet on that one. As far as if you like taking underdogs for value, he's a plus. It's 3-1 odds on.
If I had to do just those last 3 fights that I was talking about, like a parlay, and if I had to put money down, I'd take Ankalaev by decision, Merab by decision, and I'd probably take Jiri Prochazka by knockout, probably round 2.
Well, do you have any like favorite ones on there besides the?
Not on this one. No.
You had a 3-1 long shot bet, didn't you?
If I was gonna go value, like, Josh Emmett is a dog, 19-5 versus Zalalal, 17-5. I don't know how he's that. Yeah, like Josh Emmett's the only person to go 5 rounds with Taporia, the champ. And
right now, I'm taking Emmett. I'm taking over the rounds in the Pereira and over in the co-main event too.
I feel like that's pretty safe.
That's what I think I'm gonna do.
I didn't know that. See, what I was looking at earlier on the prelims right here, the last fight, they got this African guy, Gaudier. He's fighting a guy I know from Alabama named Tristan Vines.
Mm-hmm. He's a welterweight. What do you think about that?
Man, I want Tristan to win, but it's not going.
That's the one you want him to win, yeah.
They get guys from down here on 5 days' notice to go up a weight class to fight a dude nobody that was already signed wanted to fight. So that's why he's...
And what's his name again?
Yeah. 9-1 odds.
9-1 odds.
And
I feel like I know a guy that has done that and has came out on top though.
And won.
A local guy too, right?
Yeah.
Big Tuna.
Big Tuna.
Speaking
of that, you got any fights coming up?
I do. I'm glad you asked.
I kind of heard you may have had one in the wings.
October 30th in Nashville.
Okay.
I got a fight on Dirty Boxing Championship. I don't know if y'all ever heard of that, but
I have heard of it actually.
It's kind of like bare knuckle, but it's they wear MMA gloves. No takedowns, no kicks. Elbows are legal. 3-3-minute rounds.
Oh Lord!
So like it's really high paced. It's really kind of like a bar fight in a ring.
Basically, the kind of fight that we want to see in the MMA. But
yes. So one of the guys that's on the card with me. He trains with Nate Diaz. I can't remember his name. He said, "I really like this. It takes all the sissy stuff out of MMA."
I didn't want to say that.
Yeah, it's true though. Like, and it's right up my alley because since I broke my leg, like I've always been a good kicker. I haven't been able to I can't get kicked and I can't kick people. I can kick somebody and it'll hurt me just as bad.
Oh yeah.
So like now I don't have to worry about wrestlers either. You telling me?
See, that's the main thing. I like boxing better because I don't like to get down on the ground and the damn leg whipping.
Yeah, it's a lot hard. Like
I feel like you'd be better at that too.
The rule that they say, the rule of thumb is like boxing is harder on your head, not as hard on your body. MMA is harder on your body, but not as hard.
Yeah, you don't see any MMA guys walking around like Muhammad Ali was really.
Because
you're going to sleep.
In boxing, there's only 2 places I can hit you.
Yeah.
Whereas you got however many MMA, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm fighting a UFC vet from Texas, and I just can't wait to. I can't.
When is this? When did you say this was?
October 30th, day before Halloween. It's on a Thursday.
Can we bet on this stuff?
Probably.
It'll probably come around. I don't know though.
We might have you back. You want to come back on before or after you fight?
We'll see. We'll see how. I've been trying to train pretty hard. I had already started training pretty hard before I got the fight. I got a new manager, and I told him this is just something I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And they made it happen. So
there you go.
I can't chicken out. You know.
And I saw you post something the other day. One more fight or something like that. Oh, hell.
That's how you lure them in,
10 more fights. He's got 10 more left in him.
Hey, I know a guy, y'all will probably laugh. His name's Harry Johnson. That's not a joke. He's from Memphis, but this dude has had 10 retirement fights, and every time he does
Ric Flair had more fights than Ric Flair.
Yeah, and he's like, every time, this is my last one, man. I'm going to retire. And you sell the most tickets that way.
The Brett Favre.
Brett Favre.
Yeah.
All right,
excited and look forward to it.
I'm excited for this weekend too. Excited to see you get back in the ring. We'll try to have you back on maybe before you want to.
Yeah, anytime you've got
big time fight.
Anytime MMA is coming on, we're gonna have you on if you're good with that.
Yeah.
Just let us know.
Sounds good. I appreciate it.
All right, boys.
He's a man. What Here we are back with Top Shelf Grumbling. We got our college football segment, pick'em segment this week. Our special guest picker is Mr. Colin Dallas, a.k.a. Belushi. He's going to join us tonight for our best and biggest part of the show, our college pick'em each week, and Carnes is going to get us started with our weekly pick'em records.
The Don is still leading at 23-9.
Which is pretty stout.
It's pretty stout.
Long season, though. Long season.
Big Game Seamus is 18-14, and I'm still holding a strong second at 19-13. Me and Big Game Seamus are both 4 and 5 games back, and we look to make some up this week with some big upsets coming. Let's get into it.
I'm going to start. I got a few fishy lines. # stay away games. My first one is Texas and Florida. This line is, well, it started out at 7. I thought it was fishy when it was at 7 points. Now it's all the way down to 5, 5.5.
They know something.
I'm not taking if I'm not taking Florida though, but do not bet on Texas in this game. Miami and Florida State. That line is kind of fishy. It's 4, 4.5. Actually, it's really not that fishy if you think about it, because it's at Florida State. They got a good team. They did lose to Virginia, but upsets happen all the time in college.
What'd you call it? A fishy Friday night game?
Fishy Friday night game.
Well, this is Miami's first away game.
Yeah.
And this is a good rivalry game. They played this. I think Florida State leads 36-33 or something like that.
Something's happening in Tallahassee too. They're going to come out loud and proud.
I think it's going to be loud. It's going to be loud and proud. Then my other fishy line is that Louisville, Virginia, who just beat Florida State, is 7-point underdogs at Louisville, who is not even ranked. That was a very fishy line, and. That's pretty much all I got on the fishy line. Let's get to the pick'em side.
All right, first up, we got Kentucky at Georgia in Athens. Kentucky's getting 20 in this game.
I'm going to start this one off. Look, Kentucky always seems to play Georgia close. Remember that time we went to the beach, Kyle, and we all hammered Georgia? Got hammered Georgia, got our ass beat.
Don't remember.
Calzada's playing. Look, Stockton has not looked good this year besides Tennessee, who has no defense. Stockton threw for 130 yards last week. I mean, come on. Which means Bama's got a good defense. Georgia should have 2 losses. They're lucky they don't have 2 losses.
Tennessee should have beat them. Tennessee had it in their hands. They held the cards at the end of the
Georgia,
game.
before this NIL and transfer portal stuff got here, Georgia was getting ready to be, in my opinion, like the new Bama. They had it rolling. They had it going. I think this kind of got away from them a little bit. They're still a dominant team now, but I think it's kind of got away from them a little bit.
I mean, Georgia can't cover big point spreads.
No,
they never do.
No, they can't.
Something just seems off with Georgia here. I mean, I think Georgia wins this game, but I think it's a close game. I'm also betting on Kentucky this weekend. I'm taking the points.
Yeah,
Georgia.
But we're taking Georgia. Everybody.
It's a 20-point spread. I'm not taking
let's be honest.
I don't know. I don't think Georgia covers.
No, we're picking the winner.
It's a straight pick.
I mean, you got to go with Georgia. I mean, it's hard to bet against Georgia.
Yeah. I'm also taking that bet. Kentucky plus 20.5.
Just very many good games.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear these Yankee games. We're an SEC podcast.
Yeah.
And you made us pick Penn State and Oregon last week.
Well, that was a top 5 matchup. Anywho, next game.
You never bet on James Franklin ever in a big game.
Yeah, that's solid advice. Take that from Belushi.
Yeah.
All right, next one we got Texas versus Florida. Fishy line. Both have terrible offenses.
Take Florida.
The total is low here, very low. The total's only 40 or 41 points.
It's 40. It was 43 as of this morning.
Something's off with Texas. I'm not real sure exactly what it is. They have more talent than anybody on their roster, but they just don't seem to figure it out.
I think Arch is going to come alive here at some point. He showed last year. I'll bet against some lesser opponents. He's got the talent.
I mean, he's got the talent.
I really just don't think he's there mentally yet.
And he may not be. But where's Florida's head at here, though? I mean, they know their coach is going to be fired.
It was at last year.
But the thing is,
they got hot. They got hot.
I mean, this is going to be like a final stand for them.
Lagway is set to have at least 3 big games a year.
I'm going to start this one off. I'm going to pick. Look, I've said it all week. Something is up with this line. I'm going to go Florida with this one. It's at Florida.
I like it.
I agree.
This
Yeah.
is going to be probably the best defense that Texas has seen. Or, you can compare them to Ohio
Both
State.
good defenses.
Yeah.
I think their secondary, the linebackers are going to be a little bit quicker than it was at Ohio State. Lagway, like you said, he's due, right?
I mean, he's got
they beat LSU.
I'm not sure he's
without
healthy, 100% healthy either, though. But
You know, in the offseason, there was reports of him being injured. And
Yeah.
same way at LSU's quarterback. I don't think he's right either.
kind of blew it off like nothing was wrong with him.
Right.
But obviously something's going on.
They're working off a bye week too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
They're working off a bye week.
I think Napier, he's fighting for his job. He's supposed to pull out everything he can because for him to keep his job, which I'm not sure that it's
Savable.
savable at this point. But if it is, he's got to win. He's got to win one of these big games. I mean, you've got to beat Texas. You've got to beat Georgia.
Same
And
as
you see
going
it last
Florida.
year. They've got talent. I don't know where it's not clicking at. It's obviously play calling.
It's gotta
Play calling
be.
is terrible. But all it takes is just one bad matchup on one side of that line or on one DB, and the whole season can turn around for them. So
I'm also going Florida, so it seems like me, Big Game Seamus, and Belushi are all going Florida in this one.
Not so fast, my friend. Give me the horns.
The Horns. Hook
There's
'em.
no way I'm not putting any faith in Billy Napier. Sunbelt Billy, no sense.
If he loses, if he gets blown out.
Do you put your faith in Steve Sarkisian?
did you have their faith in them
over
when they beat
Sunbelt
Ole
Billy,
Miss
yes.
last year
Yeah, no.
to put us out of the playoffs?
Look, if Billy Napier gets
That
blown
was
out, he's
different.
gone. He's getting sent packing.
Right.
I mean, he's going to come pull all the stops.
Well-
He's going to pull everything he's got.
Well,
All right, well, I'm the only one that picked
the
Texas.
Dons on Tejas.
Anyway, next game.
We got Miami and Florida State. We gave a little preview to this one on the way in.
I'll start this one off too. I'm gonna go Florida State on this one. Miami played Florida a couple weeks ago. They started off hot. I'm talking about hit a brick wall. Could not score. Could not put them away.
You picked who?
Florida State. I picked Florida State's gonna win this one. Miami. Like I said, they I'm not sure how they're gonna hold up. This is at Doak Campbell, right? This is at Florida State.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
at Florida State.
Yeah.
I think Florida State got a whoopsie. They still played really well offensively last week. But they kind of crapped the bed defensively at Virginia, which is we talk about it all the time. A Friday night game, you're working on 6 days of rest instead of 7. You're going away playing at night, and one of their biggest crowds they've had in a long time. I think they just kind of snuck up on them. They couldn't get away from it, but they very well could have been looking toward this weekend, and I believe that still holds true. And they come out and they shot Miami this week.
Well, I'm going to say this is, like I said, it's a good rivalry. 36-33 all time. Miami leads. They played a lot of close, crazy games over the years. Wide right, wide left at the end. There for a while, Florida State had like 4 field goals in a row to win the game and missed every. Well, may not have been 4, but it was more than 2. Where's Florida State's head at after the Virginia loss? I think they'll bounce back and be fine.
They got to.
Miami is good. Florida State is pretty good too, I think. But give me Miami in a close one here.
Thank you.
I mean, look, Carson Beck, as a starting quarterback, the only games he's ever lost have been away games. He's never lost a home game. They've all been neutral
I
sites.
didn't know. I can see that.
Yeah, but it's-
All the way back to Georgia, he's never lost an away game. Never lost a home game. They've all been away. This is his first true away game. Florida State ain't the same Florida State that was.
No, they're
last
not. But
couple
they're,
years.
no, they're not. But they're still iffy.
Well,
They
they're
got a
still
little
an
boy.
iffy
They got a
Florida
little
State.
quarterback.
So who you taking here?
He too.
Oh, I'm taking Florida State.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going Miami.
I'm taking Florida State.
I'm
I
going
mean,
Miami.
Castellanos, he's
Y'all are beat.
so I
No,
saw,
I'm a Castellanos fan. I watched him a lot at BC. He's a good quarterback.
I saw where they were talking about how he's going to need to throw the ball.
Yeah.
So I looked up a stat. He is 1-5 as a starting quarterback when he throws for more than 240 yards.
I think against that Miami defense, he's going to have to.
So
move
when
the
he
ball
ain't
down
using
the
his
field.
legs, he's not effective.
That Miami defense is a style.
The Miami defense is very good.
May get him to where he catches edges or he finds
Yeah,
the
you
same
can never
look.
tell. Yeah.
That's true.
he's gonna
Sometimes
take a
those
runner.
better defenses up front causes lanes to open up for a nifty
Somebody
quarterback.
like him. He's as nifty as they come too.
Well, no, we're fixing to preview my favorite bet / game of the weekend. Here we go. We're going straight into Vandy and Bama.
Well, go ahead and give us the bad news.
Let's go ahead and hear it. Go
I
ahead.
am hammering Vandy money line.
You're stupid.
Don't
Bad.
do
You're
this.
so stupid.
I've been stupid my
Vandy
whole
cannot
life.
sneak up on nobody no more.
They can't sneak up on
they
nobody. They
sneak
can't
up-
stop anyone either.
Yes, look, they snuck up on Alabama last year. Let's just call it what it is. They're a good team. They're not little Vanderbilt no more, but they're not going to go into Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, but Alabama's
And
not
be-
the same Alabama that they have been either.
They will not. I will take whatever you want to give me. Bama
Whatever
plus
makes you
100. I
uncomfortable.
don't care.
Bama's going to literally try to score 100 after that last year.
Yes.
So far, y'all three, y'all are both Bama.
I'm Bama by 100.
Little C is
Vandy.
Vandy. We got a revenge game here. Bama's really good against Bama's top 5 in the country against the pass.
I mean, Ty Simpson ain't bad.
I
No, he's not.
I
He's
don't
good.
see Vandy being able to run the ball either. And like I said, they're really good against the pass. They held that Georgia quarterback to 130 yards last
Vandy's
week.
going to get the stuffing beat out of them.
I love Pavia. I love Clark Lee. What they've done at Vandy, doing a good job. I think Bama gets them here. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think it's going to be.
I mean, they have a 47-year-old
10
quarterback.
At best, okay, it's a boat race. Vandy give up 35 points to Utah State last week.
They did. Yeah, they did.
But a lot of those were garbage times. I tell you, but like I said, I'm going Bama.
I don't care what it is. Bama by 100.
You put Vandy on 42.
Y'all are gonna
Bama scores
feel
49.
real stupid
That is
when y'all,
Belushi's
go,
lock
I'm
of the
not
week.
betting it.
when y'all lose it.
I'm not betting it. But okay, next game.
Nope, that is Belushi's lock of the week. Bama
Belushi's block of the
plus
week,
100. Hammer it.
Hammer it.
What the hell was that?
Lay the hammer down.
Hammer it.
That was the gavel.
All right, UVA and Louisville. That's the next one.
Yeah, Virginia and
Ooh, this
Louisville.
is a tough one.
Virginia's not going to be able to get back up again.
This line is all out of whack to me. Louisville's a 7-point favorite. I mean,
It don't make a whole lot of sense.
Look, Virginia found a.
I'm going Louisville with it. I'm going Louisville.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to. I mean, they got lucky. They got to beat Florida State.
Yeah, I mean, we
Can they do it again?
How
No.
many times have we seen this? Kentucky beat Ole Miss last year and didn't win a game the rest of the year, did they?
Yeah.
I'm pissed. Don't bring it up.
But they also had a bunch of damn injuries and stuff. They wasn't as bad as their record was. They had a bunch of injuries after they played us. A bunch of injuries.
It's kind of part of the game.
Well, I'm gonna keep
Best
it.
of
I
I'm
ability.
gonna,
understand, but they wasn't that bad of a team. We should have beat them. Don't get me wrong. But
I'm gonna keep it rolling. I'm gonna try to make up some ground this week. I'm taking Virginia.
you start trying to do that, that's when you lose your ass on your ground wise. You're gonna lose up more ground.
Says you after I win.
What?
Yeah, I don't. Louisville's not a team that I've watched this year yet.
I hadn't watched.
I've not
them
watched
either.
them at
I've
all.
watched
I
Virginia
watched
once.
maybe the first quarter. It wasn't good. They were playing some knockoff team, and it was at halftime or something of the other game I was watching. I'm going to go with Vegas on this one. I'm going to say Louisville wins this one. We see it too many times where teams come off a big high from winning, start out sluggish, kind of get hit in the mouth. Like they get that arrogance about them. Louisville knows that Virginia went in there and just kind of thump Florida State.
yeah,
But
upset them. So
Virginia's
I think Louisville-
4-1 though. They're not terrible.
I mean, Louisville
They
under
can't
Brown.
pass the ball though. They got a
That's
pretty
true.
good run
Yeah.
that game. That's
Yeah, they
about
can't
it.
pass.
I mean, do y'all think Virginia's going to score more than 30?
No, but I don't know if Louisville will either.
So Brom is 20-1 when allowing less than 30 points.
Wow, Belushi coming in with some knowledge
Hey.
on the pod tonight, folks. All right, so what everybody picked? Everybody picked that game.
Yeah,
Hey,
we got A&M and Mississippi State.
I'll start this one off. State's coming off a heartbreaking loss. A&M's played pretty good at times this year.
Yeah.
They've also been very inconsistent.
A&M's pretty tough.
Marcel Reed sucks.
Low scoring game last week against Auburn. Held Auburn to 0 of 15 on third down, 50 yards rushing. I think State is pretty good. They're way better than they were last year.
Yeah,
But Tennessee's defense is lousy though, so I mean that's not
true.
I mean, State is better, but I wouldn't necessarily
too
say
many.
they're good.
This is too many points here. I mean, I think I give State a puncher's chance to win this game. Give me A&M, but this a lot of points. Give me A&M.
Yeah, I'm going A&M on this one.
Has State
For
played
State
on the
to
road
win,
yet?
No, that's
Yeah, they play that Southern, but that don't really count.
this is gonna be the loudest this stadium's been all year. Probably they know that State's pretty good.
Night
They
game.
very well could have been 5-0. Night game at Kyle Field is going to be absolutely electric. So
Yeah, all them guys yelling and stuff.
for State to win this game, they're gonna have to turn the ball over and then play a pretty clean game offensively.
But I don't think Chapin. I think
think-
Chapin's a good quarterback. I don't think he's.
Well,
He's all right.
we've said it time
He's a
and time
game
again. He don't
manager.
make many mistakes.
No,
That's all he does. He's not
wood.
impressive, but he gets the ball
If
down
you're
the
good in the
field
back
and he
end
does
of
what
your
he's supposed
defense,
to
he
do.
won't beat you.
Yeah. I mean, he does what he's supposed to
Yeah.
do. He moves the ball down the field, but I mean, he doesn't make a lot of explosive plays. I mean,
So we have a group lock here, I'm guessing, with A&M.
no, I'm taking State.
You're taking State?
You're going to dig yourself a deeper hole. Good God.
You're really taking State?
Yeah, I'm
I
really
wanted to,
taking
I ain't going to
I
lie.
wouldn't.
You say he's take care of the ball. He's 8 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, got 2 fumbles.
I
That's
mean-
5 turnovers in 5 games.
I was talking about interception-wise. He really don't throw that many interceptions, but I didn't know he'd fumble the ball that
I didn't
many
know
times.
he'd fumble the ball that many
mean-
times either.
one was
I-
last week.
But
What's he averaging? How
he
many
got smashed
passes?
last
He
week.
got smashed on that. You can't.
But
count that.
I
You can't.
also think that you may see a mix of him and Camario Taylor this week.
Well, that's a stretch.
Well, you better hope all the State fans I've
Let's,
talked to said he's Cam Newton. So
I know they're in the second coming down
yeah,
there.
I don't.
but-
I don't.
I mean, he might be good, but hell, they don't know. He's got some athletic
Yeah.
ability, but that may be all he's got. We'll have to see. but-
He is super athletic, and he's got a big arm, but I don't know if he's that accurate.
All right, this last game here, I kind of threw it on there. I don't really know why it's on the game. This is Salute USA Eagle Rare here. You know, this is a Armed Forces game. Anytime here on the Top Shelf Grumbling, 2 Armed Forces face off against each other, we're going to pick the game. You know, we got Navy and Air Force. I have Air Force as over 6 wins on the year. They've been terrible. They've got 1 win.
No, yes, that's correct.
Air Force, they've been lousy. Absolutely lousy. They've had a bunch of they've got like 8 turnovers, something crazy. Like, I don't know.
They scored a lot of points, though.
Yeah, they have scored
They
some
do.
points. The spread is high. It's like 14 or 15 points. A lot of points, but
Who's favored in this
Well,
one?
it's down to 12.
Navy.
It's down to
Navy.
12 now.
I'm taking Navy in this game, but the Air Force may get, you know, you can't, you really can throw out the record book. Anytime
That's what I
Army
was
and Navy
saying,
play
yeah.
Air Force.
Hammer
and
the
Navy.
over on this one. I think the over is 52. They both scored a good bit of points.
I can't make myself take an over in one of these. Because Air
Oh,
Force
they're
don't.
both- they're both
Navy
running
throws
the
the ball a pretty good bit now. Air Force does not.
But Navy controls the clock. I mean, they're pretty methodical down the field.
All right, what y'all got on this one?
I'm going Navy. I don't know much about either one of them.
I don't know anything about either one.
I'm going strictly off of what I see here. You know, on paper.
I mean,
Navy
Air
don't
Force will
lose
probably
this
get the
game.
ball 3 times.
I mean, that's what I was just saying.
Navy will hold it
I'm
off.
taking Navy. I mean, Navy scores a good amount of points, but they're real methodical. They take long drives down the field. But I think they're going to hold the ball the whole game. I'm taking Navy.
Everybody taking Navy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another group. Well, I got a few things I want to. I have 3 win total bets I've bet in for the season. 2 of them's looking very good, and 1 of them is not. Rebels over 8.5. I like where that one's looking.
Yeah.
Over 8.5 wins.
Yeah.
Missouri over 6.5 wins. Also, although their schedule is getting very
It's
tough,
just to get tight.
I think they'll get the over. I think got to get like what 2 more wins.
2 more.
Think
Yeah.
And like I said, I have Air Force over 6 wins. They have 1 win. That's not looking very good, but
They may reel it in down the stretch.
all right. I have we're gonna get to some
bets.
Some bets. I already have all pretty much. This is rare for me. I may add 1 or 2, but probably not. I already have all my weekend bets already in.
Ooh.
I have and I'm going. I have a favorite game too. I'm going under 41, which I know that's low in the Texas and Florida game. I'm going under 49 in Georgia and Kentucky. I'm taking Kentucky plus 21. And I'm 7-2 on the year on my quote unquote favorite games. I didn't have any favorite games last week. I do have a favorite game this week, and my favorite game is State plus 14.5.
I like it.
And those are my bets. Like I said, I may add 1 more, but I doubt it. You know, I'm gonna post them on the Facebook page anyway. But
I'm gonna keep it pretty mild this weekend. I may throw some live bets in there once I get to looking at some stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take Kentucky plus the 20.5.
buy it up at 21.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Kentucky. I'm gonna take Florida I really think that this is going to be the game that they break back out, and I'm gonna take Mississippi State money line.
You say break back out. Hell, they ain't broke out.
Well, I mean,
What are they breaking back out from?
after last year, they had a good stretch down the end last year.
Yeah.
They ran a good
did.
stretch.
They beat our ass.
They did. I wouldn't say it was ass whooping, but Anyways,
I'm grumbling.
anyways, and then I'm gonna put one parlay out this weekend, and it's a long shot, but if it hits,
Oh, here we go.
it's a long shot, but if it hits, I'm gonna take Vandy money line and State money line.
Damn, what's that pay? 70,000 to one.
On $100, it pays $2,500.
Damn, I can do that myself. That's almost worth it. You got any? What about you over there, Seamus? You got any?
Yeah, I've got a couple. Big game Seamus here, but little games are about all we got to pick from.
I know
this
that's kind of a crappy slate here.
I think if you're looking at value, I think, like I said, I think Florida State wins this game against Miami. Miami
Money line?
Florida State money line is going to be a good bet for me.
Hey-o.
It's a Friday. Is it a Friday night?
No,
game?
that's Saturday night.
Saturday.
That is Saturday night.
Is it Saturday night?
Yes. I'm going to ride.
There's not many good
I've
games.
got to go
There's
Vanderbilt,
not.
Bama.
Yeah.
Taking Bama?
I'm taking Bama at 10. I think it's 10.5 right now.
I'm just not touching that game. I just
By the half. Bama's finna beat these boys as bad as they possibly can.
Bama by 100, I'm telling you.
that's well.
Bama by
Either
$1
little C
The
or
board
Belushi,
is
one's gonna be right.
absolutely
Belushi says
sick
Bama
and
by
tired.
$1 million.
The board
Sick
is
and
sick and
tired
tired
of being sick and
of
tired.
There we go.
the fire the board talk. He is sick. He is fishing to beat everyone, especially
he's a
this
damn good
Vanderbilt
coach.
team.
He's not
He's
a
a damn good coach.
Vandy has talked about this game all summer. All summer
Well,
long.
they may have it some bit circled.
What was the post I sent in the group chat earlier? It's let me find it.
Two-
real quick.
While you're looking that up, my last game, I'm going Iowa State, getting a 1.5 at Cincinnati.
Yeah, I like that
kinda
one
like
too.
that,
Yeah,
too.
I hadn't
That
made my
line is
mind
kinda
up on it
fishy,
yet.
Line is fishy.
It makes me-
That line is fishy, but Iowa State's defense, I think, is going to smother Cincinnati. And Rocco Beck, they've got a good thing going offensively. They beat a couple good teams this year. They're 5-0. They're ranked 14th. They just beat a really good Arizona team as well. So
Yeah.
give me the Cyclones.
I follow Reddit college football on X, and they put out
Money
a
line
lot
that, by the way.
Congrats.
In a college game,
Yeah.
1.5. Hey,
but they put out a lot of funny memes, and it said Saturday either feels like Diego Pavia's magnum opus or Bama winning 70-0. There's no in between.
I think there's a lot in between. I think it's going to be.
I think Bama's going to win by 100.
So what? Do you have any bet? That's
Yeah, I've got a couple.
Bama.
No,
Bama,
I ain't got-
Bama
no,
for sure.
No, I'm going to go off
You
the
said
grid
it's
a
your
little
lock
bit.
of the week, though.
Yeah, that's my. But y'all already know that. I'm going to go off the grid a little bit.
Don't do it.
Oh yeah, I'm
They
going.
were going off
He
the
said, "I'm
grid.
going."
Just
He
a
said,
little
"I'm
bit.
going."
Oh, if that's the one, don't do it.
Oh yeah, we're going. I'm going to take North Carolina over Clemson.
I kind of like that too.
yeah.
Clemson couldn't beat Pontotoc High School. They suck.
I kind of like that
You
too.
talking about
Belushi.
money line bet?
I'm talking
You
about money line plus 750. Put it down.
Whoa! Wait a second. Now, money. I thought you were talking about plus 14.
Oh yeah.
Belichick's going to get it. Dabo's shaking.
gone.
Dabo's done.
He's shaking in his boots. He's done.
Dabo's done.
He's done.
I hate that smug bastard.
Yeah, I mean, he's done. I got that one.
Belichick's on life alert.
Yeah, I don't know. Belichick, he's got his
He'll get him a
girlfriend
shot
down
of that
the
girl, and he'll be all
sideline.
right.
I mean, come on.
Would you not want her on the sideline?
Not during the game. She's on the sidelines more than damn
She's
Jerry
in the
Jones.
game.
She's like Jerry
She's like
Jones.
EA
is.
Sports, baby.
Jerry
In the game.
Jones on the sideline. That's what it's like.
I also have Houston spread. I got them covering the spread 11.
Who they got?
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
Houston can score points.
Texas Tech's good.
Texas Tech's
Spend
defense
a bunch
is
of
really
money.
good.
Houston can score.
Yeah.
I think they'll cover I don't think they'll win, but I think they'll cover.
They cover till we take them.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys.
Pump the brakes.
All right, guys. Y'all got anything else before we get out of here?
No.
Well, all right, y'all be sure to like and subscribe. YouTube, Spotify, Apple,
Follow us on TikTok.
and TikTok. Top
TikTok.
Shelf Grumbling.
We're
At
getting-
Top Shelf Grumbling.
We're getting the TikTok up and running.
We've got a lot more stuff coming down the pipe here soon. Just stay with us, and We're all enjoying it. Hope y'all are enjoying it. And
Interview with Lane Kiffin next week.
no, Lane Kiffin.
That's just what I heard.
Landry.
Landry Kiffin.
Landry,
Okay.
no.
Landry.
Anyway,
I should have finished. I just put L. Kiffin on there. I'm sorry.
thanks y'all for listening, and good luck this weekend on your bets. And have a good weekend.
Thanks to Belushi for coming and guest picking
have
this
a good
week.
Belushi.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Belushi.
Yeah. Happy to be here.
Fantastic guest picker.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Dale.
Hotty toddy.
Hotty toddy.
This has been the Top Shelf Grumbling Podcast, brought to you by Where You Media. You can find us anywhere you get your podcasts, also on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and leave us a comment. What's your sentiment?